Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, family, isn't it about time? Okay, so I just watched House of the Dragon, episode 8, the Lord of the Tides, not the Prince of Tides, which I kept calling it. Okay, so the rich black king got injured, and his brother wants to claim the throne because he doesn't want the bastards getting it, basically, because everybody knows they are not even related to them. They are bastards, they're illegitimate. But of course the king has been protecting his daughter all this time and lying, and no one's been saying anything. They've just been getting away with it as usual. But yeah, the inbreds have to come home to defend their bastard children's illegitimate claim to their throne. And there's a lot of politicking, of course. I cannot say her name, Rihanna or whatever name. I cannot say her name. She tries to negotiate with the Queen, and it doesn't look like it's going her way. But then she actually turns on her house during the I don't know what it's called, but the king manages to hobble up the thrones and sit on the throne and hear this questioning of legitimacy. And the brother actually has the balls to finally say it and say the children are bastards and she's a whore. And he loses his head. He gets to keep his tongue in his head, but the rest of his head goes. And it's pretty graphic and shocking. And how did that happen? What were the people in his house doing? Why did they not happen to notice Daemon coming up behind him with a sword? Like, where were his guards? Why were they? So that's it, the end of him. And all the children, basically the cousins, marry. So they're all just inbreeding upon inbreeding and keeping it all in the family. And the king, from the looks of it, finally dies. I know that's a bit cold, but I mean, he wasn't living for love. He wasn't living because he loved these people and they wanted him to live because they cherished him. It was all about power and just trying to keep his family in power. It was just, I don't get why people love this show. I don't get why people enjoy these people and the Game of Thrones. I mean, it's just a bunch of vile creatures just plotting against each other. And yeah. So he dies, they all marry, and everything is sorted. And I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in the next 2 episodes because, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen in the next 2 episodes. And I think that's all that happens. I mean, the families still don't get along, though, of course. The white-haired children don't like the other ones, and they're constantly putting them down and fighting. And the princess basically decides to take them all home. And Alicent, sadly, is seems to be forgiving her for all her sins and almost wants her to stay and wants things to be better. But yeah, after their little dinner, the king takes his mask off and shows him just how sick he truly is. His eye's missing. He's just a walking skeleton. And yeah, he just passes away, and that's the end of the episode. I mean, this is 6 years later. I was surprised he was still alive. But yeah. It wasn't as slow as Lord of the Rings, I must admit, but I just hate all these characters. I don't enjoy spending time with them. I wouldn't want to be in this world for a moment, and it's not even that nice to look at. There's a couple of interesting effect shots, but they're all pretty cheap looking, very grey and soft, and they don't have the detail and the beauty and the colour of Lord of the Rings. So I'm going to probably miss Lord of the Rings, as slow as it is, now that all I've got left is this show. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. What a bunch of vile creatures. 2 more episodes to go. And I'm going to go. Bye.